Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Combat 3, the Electrosphere. So far we have completed 4 story paths out of the possible 5. Our first one was where we started and ended with the Universal Peace Enforcement Organization. And we stuck with it all the way through. The second was where we defected to General Resource and stayed loyal to Keith. The third is where we defected to Newcom and stayed loyal to Fiona. And last time, we defected to Newcom and then followed Cynthia into Ouroboros. Now, we have one path left, where we stick with Dijon the entire time. So let us begin. Early this morning, General Group's Air Force was spotted performing military exercises in the skies above the disputed Meriton region. This appears to be an attempt to discourage the public experiment being carried out by Newcom at the bioplant in the Sandbury Desert. Today, UPO's Delegate Clarkson responded with a formal declaration of discontent towards General Resource.
Power for Life, Newcom.
Here to support everyone's day today, General Group. Together, always, every step of the way, General Group. Imagine the future, we'll make it a reality, General Group. Today, we stand united. Tomorrow, you too will join us, whether you like it or not. She takes wing in a graceful war machine, dancing freely across the endless sky. The ace pilot of UPO, pride of the people, it is she who keeps the world at peace. However, you will be left speechless as you learn what burden she bears. The pilot's name is Rina Hirose. She has been afflicted since birth with Silverstone disease, meaning she cannot live in the sun's light. Despite this, she has found her wings, thanks to the latest technology developed by General Resource. New science for a new era. With their work on the Electrosphere, in particular shaping the world we live in, it is a well-known fact that the General Resource Research Group became what is now the modern Newcom, ever since announcing they would begin work in space development in 2032. Newcom has been in a near constant state of tension with General Resource. It is rumored that Newcom's researchers have long surpassed General Resources in the field of electronics, biotechnology, nanotechnology, and all branches of science, and General's long era of massive social influence through their economic superiority may soon... yes. My days off? Walking in the park is impossible. So I read books, watch movies. Normal stuff, really. What are your dreams? The fact that I become a pilot itself is already a dream come true for me. But lately I've been thinking, if the human body is nothing more than the vessel for the mind, then it's useless to me. After all, my mind is always in flight. My body has no wings, and yet my mind has given me the skies. As long as I can fly, I need nothing else. You're not online. I guess that's fine, but remember this. I don't know what you're intending, but if you want to keep flying for UPO, you don't disobey Commander Park. You know, if it was actually possible to save the world, the kind of peaceful solutions Clarkson's buddies talk about, General would never have needed UPO. Well, that's not any of my business, a simple wingman like us anyway. Now about the next mission. This time maybe think about giving me a little support too. Stop spending all your time copying Rena and Fee's maneuvers. After all, you need to have my back. Hello, Ross. Orders will now be given verbally. The official documents will be sent after all UPO members are ordered to be on standby until further notice. Well, in other words, things are looking pretty dangerous. Later. Yeah.
Communication interrupted.
Eric is a sweet summer child.
Broadcast.
Breaking news has just come in. The Faith Park region, in a geographic area of continual tension between Newcom and General Resource, has just now broken out into hostilities. According to the official declaration from Newcom, our attack is nothing more than retaliation for the many crimes General Resource has committed. So we are informed. In response to this, UPO Delegate Clarkson just held an emergency peace conference, announcing the emergency dispatch of peacekeeping forces to the location. Wish I could get an aircraft in my coffin. Yeah. Alright, so once again, we have been reiterated to fight the intercorporate war. Yeah. Let's look at the thing here, see if there's anything unlocked that we can actually look at. Doesn't look like it. Maybe after this one, we'll be able to get authorized to look at Ouroboros. You know, excuse. Yeah. Today at 7:50 hours, Newcom began a large-scale military mobilization against General Resource. We of UPO must intercept this action in order to prevent the situation from worsening any further. Furthermore, if Newcom ignores our warnings, use of force will be inevitable. You have 3 minutes. We expect great things from you. That is all. Alright, so we'll go and start with the Typhoon. Just because this is the only time we're going to be using it. Because I freaking hate this thing in this game. Connected. Must be nice riding the flank arena. No chatter in the comms. I am commencing the attack.
Engage.
Bingo. Hello.
Caution. Go. Bullseye.
Oh, the Typhoon in this game is the worst. It is... okay, yeah, it is a starter plane. However, Not all starter planes are shit. I direct you to Ace Combat 6, where the F-16 is actually a very good plane. And it has the RCL. So it's viable all the way to Chandelier.
Caution. Stall.
Yeah, I saw that you're typing that as I was saying it. It's a time delay thing.
Bullseye.
Oh.
Bullseye.
Well, I'm not looking forward to this one in the showcase. I mean, some of the Ace 3 planes I'm going to be looking forward to, but this particular one, not so much.
Bingo. Mission accomplished.
Oh, I should have picked off that last one. Oh well. The operation is a success. Ladies and gentlemen, excellent work. Finally started, huh? Depending on Newcomb's plans, Delegate Clarkson's powers could already be completely useless. Now is the time. The UPO's true value will inevitably be questioned. Oh yeah, before I forget, something changed in your flying today. You were pretty good. Oh, hello. This will be the first email I sent to you. If this fight continues, there's a good chance I might fly together with you, more often than before. If you keep flying the way you did today, focusing on the enemies you can see, I think you'll do just fine. Well then, till next time. Save current progress. Sometimes I feel like yeah. Rena does have a short stick, but Fiona, there's only one path where she lives, and it's not even a happy path for her.
The world where all of Usia is unified under general resource. A generation where economic power has usurped the rule of law and politics. The Clarkson's methods are obsolete.
Then it's safe to say that conflict between Newcomb and general resources is inevitable at this point.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is...
my apologies. It's time for a commercial break. Found you. Got a message for you. As of today, full command of UPO's peacekeeping activities have been entrusted to Commander Park. Starting today, you've been assigned to the UPO's Special Aviation Corps, SARF. You'll be working closely with Rena. Well, if you're hanging around with a star of UPO like her, people worldwide will be watching you, so you got no leeway to screw up. Gee, thanks. Bravado. According to our intel, radio jamming attempts aimed at General Resources Airway have been broadcasting since before dawn from Newcom's base in the Waiapolo Mountains. Your mission is to halt Newcom's offense by disabling the radar jamming stations deployed around the outskirts of the base. Yeah, we're going with the MiG. Well, yeah, of course the expert gets cut off by a commercial break. He's on a General Resource owned news station. Alright, so we have 3 missions left before we have to join General Resource. So it'll be Bravado, which we're doing now, Interdition, Paper Tiger, then Soldier of Fortune, then Mega Float, and either Partners or Target Acquisition, Tainted Peace, then Stratosphere. We're not going to save Keith. So we do Technology Transfer, then Dilemma, and that's where we go with Vision. Orientation. Hopefully get to Liquidation. Arch Nemesis, Memory Error, and then finally Electrosphere. Connected. Okay, here we go.
Engage.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Stall. Engage.
Alright, Ross, thank you for lurk. God, I need to go out to the TGTs as fast as possible.
Bullseye. 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 Bullseye.
We're getting low. Yeah. God, the drift sucks.
Bullseye.
Mission accomplished. Finish off the stations around the craters.
Update target.
Bam.
Bullseye. Caution. Stall. Caution.
Come on.
Stall.
Yeah. There we go. Fox 2.
Bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Kaboom.
Bullseye.
Damn it. Kaboom.
Bullseye.
Mission
Mission
accomplished.
accomplished.
Bravo, that was quite a sight. Are you trying to be Surf's next ace? Thanks to this mission's success, the airway has now been secured. The conflict instigated at Expo City has appeared to be now subsiding thanks to the efforts of a peacekeeping force led by SARF, the Special Aviation Corps of UPO, the NUN's peacekeeping division. However, the opposition between Newcom and General Resource threatens to spread across all of Usia. The conference at Snyder's Top, proposed by Delegate Clarkson, could be the first step in de-escalation between the two enterprises. On to our next story. This afternoon, two fighter jets produced by General Resource Limited were seen being deployed to UPO headquarters. This is suspected to be a response by the General Resource Limited to the NUN's appeal to strengthen UPO's military capability that followed the Faith Park incident. Voices of criticism have come from within UPEO, saying escalation of force is antithetical to UPEO's original mission of peacekeeping. The role of UPEO and the future of UPEO and its role in the midst of further military escalation are under scrutiny. So, I just literally now noticed this. I don't know if the lore keeper is in the chat, but you see that aircraft in the top left corner there that says FA-18? That's not an FA-18, that's an F-16. So, we got an F-16 pictured, but it's labeled an FA-18. I don't know if that's wiki-worthy, but I just thought it was kind of funny. Alright. Few is the number of pilots in this world that are capable of carving their name in the annals of history by their actions. For a pilot, their body reaches their peak physical performance in their youth. This peak comes too soon, long before they have reached maturity in their mental faculties, as either a pilot or a human. The day comes for everyone eventually. Suddenly you learn your body's limits. It's only natural. But those with the sheer force of will meet their limits and then ignore them. Having reached peak of both physical and mental performance, he seeks to carve his name in the world. His name is Abyssal Digital. His title, the Ace of General Resource. The skies are his domain. Yeah, let's name your child Abyssal. You know, the language of demons. What could possibly go wrong? It seems Newcom has backed off for now, but we can't let our guard down. In order to prepare for any situation, you will now be performing joint flight training with General Resources forces. It may not be combat, but no getting lazy. Alright, so we can have the Typhoon, the MiG, a Hornet, or the F-16. We're going to take the Falcon. Connected. Interdiction. Now then, you UP or Greenhorn, can you keep up with our ace? Show me what you've got. Oh, that voice is definitely not going to hurt my voice at this, by the end of this stream. Yeah. Not yet. You can't black out on me now. Fly at me like you mean it. Follow me. I think that was the first time I ever got or kept him in a sight for the entire time on first try. Machine guns only. Missiles won't work. Yeah, bite me.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Aim with precision. Let's see what you can do. Yeah. Got it. Stop fighting it. Let the air carry you. Don't trust your gut. Watch your HUD and think. Which is the complete opposite of Maverick saying, don't think, do. Also, my voice for Dijon, I'm basically doing Vegeta, but as deep as I can get it. Impressive skills. I'll remember you. All units, emergency orders. We have confirmed the experimental dissemination of unsanctioned chemicals by Newcom aircraft in general resource airspace. Suspend all exercises, intercept Newcom, and destroy the airdrop parachute containers. Seriously, they are the worst possible timing. Newcom's mosquitoes have come out to bite. Don't let them touch down!
Engage. Bullseye. 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 Bullseye.
Mission accomplished. I guess this is all UPO is capable of. I guess that's because I didn't kill all the other fighters. Okay, fair enough. We have thwarted Newcom's pollution attempt. The flight exercise was useful after all. Still not home, huh? Welcome back. I heard from Commander Park. Sounds like you went ahead with General Zace. It's painful for me to, but I can't deny your skills as a pilot. I took a look at the flight report data. It's difficult for me to explain, but your flight patterns, recently, they're looking more like my own. Where did you come from? Alright, Paper Tiger next. With the birth of General Resource as a multinational enterprise, old structures of governance collapsed and the world was forced into a new phase of history. And so Megafloat, this giant ocean-faring metropolis, has now become Newcom's symbol. Through it, they flaunt their newfound power at us. With new disputes in each region, in each reality instigated by Newcom, what do they want? What are they after? It's still far beyond us to know how these disputes will ultimately change history. However, what result may come? One thing is certain, as long as UPO sits stuck between the two enterprises, they may be able to keep the peace, but they will find it impossible to change the course of history. Did you hear? It sounds like both the flanker and her NEIS. Okay. I flubbed it. Paper Tiger, roll credits. Sorry about him, but we got sortie orders. Seems the goons at Newcom are actually serious about trying to change history. It's a real bad time, though. UPO's big star is down for the count, so it's up to us. I'll see you up in the air. Alright, so before we begin, I know that this game kind of makes it seem like General Resource is, you know, this big global corporation, which it is. It is definitely trading its products all across the globe. However, I do not see General Resource being like OCP, where it's everywhere. It might have that reach on the continent of Usia, but I do not see it out competing the Ocean or Yiktabanian companies or Onion companies. So, yeah. Anyway, I also need to get more drinks, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's drop the load screen. Okay. So, we're going to be going to General Resource after this. Newcom's naval strike fleet is gathering at the ocean-faring city Megafloat. We're hitting them before they get a chance to form up. However, there are many citizen establishments aboard Megafloat, and many citizen-owned shops are in the harbor lot. Or ships. We have a mission accomplished, but civilian casualties must be avoided at all costs. Hi, Floof! Welcome to Strem. My PC lives. It's alive. Yeah, let's take the warning. Paper Tiger. Soft's ace. We meet again.
Engage. Pull up.
There we go.
Bullseye.
Okay, we are locked onto the missile launcher, not the storefront.
Warning. Missile alert. Bullseye. Warning. Missile alert.
Targets confirmed neutralized. Clean up the remaining opposing forces. Alright.
Update target.
Come on.
Bingo.
Let's go disarm Mega Float, shall we?
Bullseye. 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 Warning. Missile alert.
Ow!
Bullseye. Bullseye. Warning. Missile alert. Bullseye.
Ow!
Damage. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Didn't have time to dodge on either of those missiles.
Warning. Missile alert. Caution.
Yeah.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Well, Mega Float's disarmed. I hurt, but you know, we're all right. As long as you still have one hit point, you're good, right?
Bullseye. Bullseye.
No, I actually like the Hornet in this game. It's not a bad plane. They can four-shot missiles, and it actually does have a decent, or pretty good air-to-ground. I like it.
Bullseye. Bullseye. Mission accomplished.
Attention, all units in the mission. Through Delegate Clarkson's negotiations, a ceasefire agreement has been declared between Newcom and General Resource. All units cease attack and return. What kind of timing is this? A ceasefire now. It is a cheap deception by a couple of old men. A new era has cried out for change. Don't you agree? Vision? I will only say it once. If you want to do something for this world, UPO is only the first step for you. Come with us to General, right now. If you have the courage, I'll make a new path. General Zace, are you insane? Hey, this is a trap. You want to make them change teams? That's dangerous. What's a wager with no danger? Saw says, what will you do? Will you come to General? You can't go! You're a UPO pilot!
Decide.
Good. Now follow us. We're landing at the airport.
Landing.
And this is Fort Grays. You might be able to recognize the island a little bit. And this is where the IUN is in Ace Combat 7. Where Mage Squadron, Gargoyle Squadron, Golem Squadron, they all base here. Landing failed. What the fuck? Is it because
Landing.
I didn't hit it exactly on the runway? God fucking damn it.
Nice landing.
What's up, 33? Welcome to stream. We welcome you to the General Group. Take pride, for you have been chosen as the newest employee of the greatest multinational enterprise in the world. Our group. Good evening. This is General News Today. I am Carl Larson. And I am Circe Christie. Good evening. Our first story tonight is about a fighter that made an emergency landing at Fort Grays Airport. Yesterday morning, before dawn, reports came in about a fighter aircraft that suddenly flew into the air above General Resources Fort Grays Airport, making an emergency landing on runway 3. Though the plane's origin was unknown, at the time, thanks to investigation by General Resource Security, we now know that they belong to UPO Peacekeeping. The mode of the landing seems to be a request by the pilot to change affiliation and join General Resource. Further questioning of the pilot by airport security officials is currently underway. I'm sure some viewers are currently having doubts about how this aircraft could have possibly been able to fly all the way to Fort Grays airspace without being noticed once by any of General Resource's many warning systems. If an unidentified aircraft was able to escape all security systems and make it to General Resource Airport and land without being noticed, you might rightly fear that we all could be unaware and in danger of an attack at any moment, right? Of course. So to answer those doubts, we turn to General Resource Headquarters for any sort of information. In response, we have this special report. None other than the captain of General Resource Defense Forces, Abyssal Division, answered our questions directly via video phone. So without further ado, let's see that footage on the VTR. Our warning system did not activate in this case because this landing was an unexpected one. We were in direct communication with the pilot, and I personally landed together with them.
Rest assured that contrary to rumors, there are no gaps in General Resources' defenses. We have complete control of our protected airspace. The confusion that occurred is entirely due to footage from one of the airport's security cameras being leaked and spread around by a news agency. For us, the greatest security risk under consideration is the leak of the footage in question. Its origin is currently under investigation. So, this entire affair was according to plan? General Resource already has a cooperative agreement with UPEO, so I'm sure they kept this transfer secret in order to protect that relationship. According to our inside sources, we hear that the pilot of the aircraft is outstandingly skilled, correct? Actually, when we requested a comment on this new recruit from Keith Bryan, another race pilot General Resource, and one of Dision's closest teammates, he disagreed. Huh? That aircraft pilot? Listen, do you really think that someone who barely manages to scrape by as one of EPO's cowards in the first place will be able to make it as member of General Resource? Well, we'll just wait and see. Wait, do you guys have permission for this report? First, I would like to express my thanks for taking me at my word, even with such a heavy-handed invitation. It's far too much of a waste for someone with skills like yours to be a pawn in UPO's corrupted hand. This is the moment. We approach the day of revolution. It is a time to fight for something. The great ideals embedded into your heart. Sometimes the world will not change, except through blood. Believe me. So from now on, you will be stationed directly in my unit. An Eagle Plus and Sega Falcon have been prepared for you. Show us what you've got. I expect greatness from you. Alright, finally able to look at stuff. 33 saying you're lurking, hanging out with friends right now. I'll be back soon. Alright, thank you for the lurk. Alright, Soldier of Fortune. I don't think there's anything I have to worry about. Soldier of Fortune. No. It's Mega Float. That's the next one. Got it. Okay. We will take full advantage of our current position and launch an assault on Newcom's airbase. This attack will be a breach of the ceasefire. Hostilities with Newcom, or UPO, will be inevitable. In addition to Newcom's forces, prepare accordingly. Alright, we can have the F-16XA Saker Falcon. Or the F-15 SMTD Eagle Plus. Since we're primarily going to be ground attack, I'm going to take the Saker Falcon. Connected. Oh wait, what's the Come, let's take a look at Newcom's power, shall we? Alright, so the mission requirements for Soldier of Fortune. 3 minutes past the survival time. Okay, so A rank requires destroying 15 plus enemies, including targets, before 3 minutes pass. Okay. So there's 8 R101s. Plus 12 guns. Plus 4 guns, that's 12. Plus 1 missile launcher, that's 13. So if I can take out 2
Typhoons or fighters or Hornets, then I'll get the A rank. Okay.
Engage.
Let's see if I can get him on first pass.
勇気をも雑魚など気にするな。もう君はデデラスだろう。
Okay.
Bullseye.
Now we have to kill all the ground targets.
Warning. Missile alert. Bullseye. 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 Bingo. Caution. Pull up.
Okay.
Bullseye. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Okay. I don't have much time left.
Bullseye. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Bullseye. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Stall.
Okay,
Bullseye.
one more pass. 15 seconds.
Caution.
Got it.
Bullseye.
Mission accomplished. Whew. Ugh. Assault on the Newcom airbase successful. We got the A rank. Yay!
また見せてくれたな。
You put on a good
強
show.
引に上を
I was right
突
to
破し
force the
君を
higher
排
ups to
除した
accept
私も
you.
嬉しい。しかし、
However, it
ま
is
たゼネラル
certain
の中には
that
勇気を
there
か
are
けた
some
君
within
を
General
快
who
く
are
思っ
not
ていない
happy
輩
with
も
the
いる
new
こと
coming
は
from
確かだ。
UPEO.
ただ、
But if you
こ
keep
の調
this
子
up,
であればやがて誰も
the
が
time
君を
will
認め
come
ざるを得ない時が来るだろう。
when they will have
こ
to
の紛
accept
争
you.
はます
The
ます
real
激化する
battles are still ahead.
我々の出番
Our
はまだ
time
すぐ
will
や
come again soon.
それまでは
So until then,
翼を休
rest
めてお
your
いてくれ。
wings.
では。
Farewell. Now, I'm not sure which one's next. Okay. Science has brought to pass an age of unparalleled prosperity, blessing our lives in countless ways. However, rampant science comes with costs, environmental damage, disasters, the potential to wipe out all humanity. As mentioned in our previous report, the dreams held by Newcom scientists have crystallized into nanotechnology, space exploration, microwave electricity, and a bevy of other concrete threats that are now threatening to engulf all humanity. We of the global way do not, of course, necessarily reject all forms of new technology. I drive a car like everyone else, and I use my sphere account daily. However, the scientists of Newcom care little about the consequences of making their dreams a reality. As you might gather, from their designation as a radical group by General Resource, the scientists at Newcom take no time in their research for proper testing or ethics before implementing their new ideas on a massive scale. So we fight back by publicizing this information. That's right. Our group's primary directive isn't just to reject everything new. We'd like people to understand. Hey, newbie. I'll admit your skills are at least low to meddling by general standards. But hey, don't get a huge head just because Dijon's got a little fond of you. You're nowhere near his level. I still can't understand what he was thinking by putting you in his own squad. He and I were doing just fine before you showed up. Well, that's just my 2 cents. Jealous? So take it for what you will. But don't forget, it's Dijon's neck on the line when you screw up. Later. Somebody's jealous. I'm sure you got Keith's email. Take it with a grain of salt. Up till now, he and I have always been a team of 2. He's got good skills, and he's the most seasoned veteran in general. But that experience comes with strong opinions, doubly so for when I put you in this unit. He's a bit of a drama queen, but no pilot's got more guts than Keith in a fight. It'll be good experience for you to fly with him. Well then, I'll see you in the air. Alright, so let's see here. Megafloat. Destroy all the targets in Megafloat within 3 minutes 30 seconds, or allow the hydrofoil to escape. And you get partners. Have we done partners? That I don't know. If not, we go to target acquisition. Yeah, I think, I don't think we did target acquisition last time, so we'll do that this time. Deliberately fail. Okay. Pretty sure. Let me just re-look at the 2. Oh yeah, I remember this. Partners. And target acquisition. I do not remember taking photos. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be doing that. I need to take another quick break. I'll be right back. I'm just going to put up the loading screen. back. Alright, let's continue the mission. Your mission is to gain control of the mobile marine city megafloat. Though it looks like an ocean metropolis, its true role is NOTCOM's naval headquarters. We will launch a preemptive attack on the base before it becomes a threat. Sortie there immediately and destroy Megafloat's central control facility. Alright, so we're gonna take this one. Cannon. And I'm gonna try the short range missile. Just to see how bad it is. Because the MRF sucks.
Engage.
But yeah, we're specifically not going to go after the TGTs until after 3 minutes 30 seconds.
Bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Fucking hell. There.
Bingo. Bullseye.
Whole thing's a nest for geeks. What a world we live in, huh? If you've got time to chatter, you've got time to shoot the float.
Bingo. Bullseye. 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 Bullseye.
Alright, well. Vessels are advancing from Megafloat. Intercept them immediately. Update target. We'll sink that hydrofoil, freeing them from the float, too. They came scampering out, huh? Okay. So, So we need to sink the hydrofoil. Got it.
Bullseye.
Take it away.
Mission over.
What? Oh, that one. Okay. Well, let's see where we end up. Here. I'm just gonna say no. I can reload if I have to. Partners. Okay, yep. I want target acquisition. Back to title. Okay. Vote. Okay, Megaphone. Okay, so I need to go up to the TGT hydrofoil. Got it. Okay. Just gonna save state here. Just in case.
今回の作戦は海上移動都市メタポートの制圧や。
Engage. Bullseye.
Alright, let's try this again.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
That was good.
あのデカブツが科学バカの巣だとは世も末だな。ピース、無駄口叩く前にフロートを叩け。
Warning. Missile alert. Bullseye. Bullseye. Caution. Stall. Bullseye. Bullseye.
メガフロートから船舶が発進した。
Okay.
直ちにこれを追撃せよ。
Update target.
よし、フロートから逃げた高速艇も沈める。そろそろと出てきたな。
Got it.
Bullseye. Mission accomplished.
Okay. By destroying its control center, Megafloat's invasion has been suppressed. Alright. Looks like you've gotten used to General-made coffins. If you compare our aero coffins to Newcom models, they seem outdated. But thanks to that, they're much more reliable. The rest of this message is personal. I've obtained some interesting information from the wreckage of the hydrofoil that was fleeing from Megafloat. It was something from before Newcom's birth, back in our old days of experimentation. You might say a lost relic of the past. However, it's likely that hidden inside this relic lies the key to our future. I'll look into it further. But if the time comes, I may make my move. When that time comes, I'd like to cooperate with you. I'll contact you later. Yes, I will save my progress. Alright, we've not done this mission before. And now, today, we will be interrupting our normal programming to welcome our special guest, Mr. Gabriel W. Clarkson, representing UPEO. With that, I'd like to start by asking Mr. Clarkson a question. According to our sources, UPEO is looking to facilitate a discussion between General Resource and Newcom following the whole Faith Park dispute. Is that correct? Yes. Whether officially or privately, it's not natural for us as peacekeepers to seek to bridge the rift between as quickly as possible. But this new offensive was launched before UPO was able to intercede. Is it possible that ceasefire negotiations are a pipe dream at this point? Cases have come from both sides of the defense forces overstepping their bounds. But efforts to improve relations on a macroscopic level are still underway. In this modern society, where government holds no sway, if Newcom and General Resource engage in all-out war, a Great Depression would ensue economically and beyond. We're still not at a stage where I can say anything definitively, so I will not make an official statement. However, I promise that there is a possibility that both sides will come to the same table shortly. I see. We expect great things from UPEO. Thank you for your time.
Let me be clear first. The email is being compressed and sent with coding different from our company's standard. In other words, my research on the information I found at Megafloat has come to fruition. According to the information, General has had negotiations with UPEO in secret about a particular weapon. It seems the existence of this weapon is a fact they want to keep buried. For us, no, for me, I see the potential at having it at my disposal, in building my vision for the world. Of course, this weapon is past upper management at General and never wants to see the light of day again. However, if their dark past is the key to our future, then I want to get my hands on it. That's right. I am deliberately taking action separate from the official general duty, and seeing your skill, I would like you to join me. Of course, I filed documentation with the company for our flight. Officially, I'll be taking you out for training on a stealth plane. I'll be waiting in the air.
Alright, so let's see if we've got anything new. Arrow coffin. With coffin referring to the casket-like form, the word is colloquially used to generally refer to the military weapon cockpits. Arrow coffins, refer specifically to fighter jets, as it doesn't have the time lag presence with teleexistence. It is said that the most skilled pilots prefer to ride in arrow coffins. Alright. Ah, so we're doing the Navhawk. Okay. With this one, I guess I owe you one. There should be off-book UNPO facilities in this area. You use a spy pod to gather intel. Approach at low altitude, capture the targets, and confirm the point.
Laser targeting.
Okay. Locate those concealed areas. Don't bother with the riffraff. General's dark past. Here, all along. What's General doing here? Wait, of all people, Reina! Who's that? Why on earth are you here? I came to confirm. The wings sleep still. The wings? They remain? Still unknown. However, if they're here, I intend them to be yours when the time comes. Dijon, you get out of here. Any further contact is dangerous. Alright. You know what these buildings kind of look like to me? Like the Coruscant buildings at in the prequel Star Wars movies.
Targeted. Bullseye.
They noticed us.
ユーピオから増
Looks
援
like
部隊が
UPO
来たから急げ
reinforcements. Hurry up!
Update target.
Okay.
Targeted. Mission over.
Don't think it really matters. Yeah, because it looks back to Tainted Beast. Submit a report about your battle with UPO forces. Oh well. I reported to our superiors that our encounter with UPO was entirely coincidental. Please forget about my interaction with your previous comrade. With this, it now lies in my grasp the power to change our future. I'm thankful for your help. Well then, later. Alright. This Sphere Broadcast University. Hold on.
さて、今月の近代史への招待は政治と経済の交差点と題してお送りしています。第3回のテーマはゼネラルリソースの誕生とその台頭にスポットを当て、国家レベルでの政治と司法が権力構造の頂点だった時代がいかにして終焉を迎え、現在のような多国籍企業による企業権力の時代に突入したのかを探っていくことにしましょう。
Alright, I'm back. Perez has some of the best timing. That Perez just calling to check on my PC. I was like, I'm streaming right now. Oh, so that means it fixed? Yeah, it got fixed.
我々人間が貨幣という流通方式を使用した時点で時代の権力は経済状態の優劣に左右されていたと言えるでしょう。特に顕著なのは共産主義の衰退と資本主義の時代。それはまさに理想的な思想が経済によって駆逐された歴史的な瞬間ではないでしょうか。
Yeah, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Beneath the surface, the two companies struggle for power. Anyone can see that the current ceasefire is a vain struggle against the inevitable. What more could we possibly expect from a bunch of naive pencil pushers? But the times cry out for revolution. And for revolutionaries, the status quo serves only as shackles. Don't you think? Our department has obtained information that will let us grab them by the throat. Perhaps such a forceful method lacks tact. But someone has to do it. And as the few gifted with wings to fly, the responsibility falls to us. Take off, and once you go over your orders. Did you already check the hangar? Looks like 2 new models have arrived for our department. Well, our old equipment is just fine. But if we want to be ready for the future, I guess we should try the cutting edge. Well, looks like the guys in R&D pulled out the stops for these ones. Let's put them to the test, shall we? Alright. Welcome back, Ross. Sometimes I wonder how Newcom and General Resource would fare in, say, the Wipeout universe. I would say that General Resource would be like Kyrex or Tigron. Newcom would probably be AG Systems. After Pierre Belmondo dies. Yeah, General Resources definitely be Tigron. General Resource being in bed with Overtel, even though the Kyrex was already part of Overtel. The F720 era. Yeah. I actually want to get Wipeout Fusion. I know that was kind of the controversial one, but I kind of want to get that one. I also need to rip the disc that I have for Wipeout 3 and put it on there too. Newcom would probably try to absorb HE Systems after Belmondo's passing. He's the tech. Yeah. They'd be G-Tech. We've detected aircraft on a covert flight path towards Newcom airspace. Whoever is in the craft must be holding information valuable to Newcom. It is our mission to intercept them. We've also confirmed the presence of a small escort, so expect hostilities. Get in, complete your assignment, and get out. Maybe if it isn't very covert, let's check. Yeah. So we can have the F-22C, the Raptor 2, or the FA-332C Earn. We're gonna do this one. Let's see here. We got the Vulcan and the cannon, ground missile, the short range missile. I guess we'll do the short range missile. What's the A rank for this? +9 enemies must be destroyed. No time limit. Okay, so just start shooting everybody down. Got it. Connected. And there's Grinder. Yeah. Although Grinder doesn't exist anymore. Attention, General Resource Craft. If you come any closer, we will attack. Retreat. Yeah, to shoot them down. The enemy escorts are few. We'll end this quickly. We won't take this lying down. The naivety beckons your downfall.
Engage. Bullseye.
Time for more people to die. Yep. That's the constant in Ace 3. Sorry, Eric. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bullseye.
Eric. very well. Really not feeling this. I can't shoot. Then you shoot. To those who wish false peace, this is your wake-up call. Did you never heard of Taurus? Probably. Wait, can I shoot down Reyna? Will the game let me? No, the game will not. Okay. Oh my god. I hate this plane! Oh, Jesus Christ. There. Scratch last escort. Hi, Fiona. Mission complete. Begin mid-air refueling. Please proceed to the connection point for the air.
Refuel.
I'm just gonna autopilot that. Okay. Yep. Mission accomplished. It appears Newcom is in disarray after losing their VIP. How do you feel? It must leave a bad taste in your mouth to shoot down a helpless target like that. However, we cannot hesitate to shed blood when it is necessary. The stimulus will serve well as a call to reality for those who indulge in indolence. And we shall continue to call out until this world changes. I want you to believe in me. That is all. Hey, have you noticed? I'm just saying, like, it seems like Dijon's had a hand in our recent orders. Just feels something feels off, doesn't it? I've been looking into things myself. But if you hear anything at all, please tell me. I'm counting on you. So, later. Alright, we got another branch. I guess Dijon is supposedly the reason to fight. Kinda. We need to do technology transfer by not saving
Communication
Keith.
interrupted. Receiving emergency broadcast.
We're broadcasting with this newsflash on all available transmission commands. It seems UPO private jet carrying Gabriel W. Clarkson, UPO's delegate member known for his efforts in both the Faith Park dispute and helping Newcom and General Resource negotiate a peaceful resolution, has been confirmed shot down as of a few moments ago. Records identified as parts from the jet have been found in a 5-kilometer radius near the Lambert Mountains. Looking at the damage to the fuselage, the outlook looks grim for the welfare of the passengers and crew. Joint efforts with local police and UPO to search the surrounding area continue. At 1 p.m. today, the jet took off from Newark Airport at UPO HQ, carrying Delegate Clarkson, and was headed for Cape Rainy Airport for the Maritime Highlands Peace Council. UPO waits the recovery of the aircraft's flight recorder to determine the cause of the crash as soon as possible. In response to the shocking news of the private jet's crash, Commander Park of the UPO forces responsible for guarding the journey gave the following comment. I still can't believe it. I'll soon be headed to the area myself to direct search efforts for the delegate. Finding the cause, the commander appeared very visibly shaken, likely by this all-too-sudden tragedy. Sure. Though our mission against UPO, Newcom, too, seems to have borne witness to our resolve. They are coming for a fight in their latest high-altitude attack aircraft. We've already confirmed that our current aerocoffins can't handle such high altitudes. We prepared a special aircraft for you to use in this mission. You'll be launched high via rocket to descend from the stratosphere, a strike from above. They'll never expect it at their altitude. I will protect the base. Keith will come to attack from below, creating a pincer formation with you. This strategy has no precedent. It's the first attempt of its kind. However, with technologists like Newcom as our foes, we'll find out one way or another that General Resources' old ways won't cut it. That is the wall we must face. I believe you can overcome it. Well, I'm shocked. Those geeks are insane in their own right, but apparently we're no better. We're not astronauts, you know. Always. Anyways, leave below to me. Enjoy your bottle rocket joyride. Well, I guess I'm counting on you. Okay. Keith or his buddies. Hey Keith, have you played before? Oh no. So we need to, we're not going for the A rank necessarily, but we need to destroy all the Ouroboros. Let's see if there's anything new. That copy. Okay. Newcom has begun an attack in retaliation to our last mission. Our units already have intercepted them. But the high-altitude craft are a problem. So to shoot down the high-altitude attack craft, you'll be providing backup in our latest prototype. Save state. There you go. All right. I hate this mission so much. R12A2 or RF12A2 cleared for the liftoff. Liftoff. Altitude 50. 100. 150. 200. 250. 300. Booster separated. 350. Stabilized. Prepare to intercept. How does it feel to fly like a kite? The view must be incredible.
Entering stratosphere.
高高度攻撃機から5機が発射された。これらに十分注意し、迎撃態勢を取れ。
上を取られた。まずったか。
I hate this one because you can't really turn very well. Oh, okay, I didn't do anything wrong. Sorry, I'm asking you for support. No, you need to handle this yourself, Keith. The attack craft are our top priority. Right, understood. Now I'm going down.
Update target.
Okay, gotta go after the Ouroboros, not the Remora. Shit, I'm going down with me. God! Come on. Yes!
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, come on. Yeah, yeah. We'll go you. Somebody, I'm making it behind me. Ah, too late. Okay. Can't imagine to be a godsend. I know, right? Keith, a blackout.
Bingo. Bullseye.
Okay, we just have 2 left. Well, in order to get the mission that I didn't do the last time, I need to let Keith die, essentially.
Bullseye.
Got it.
Bullseye.
Mission accomplished. Killer Whale has a tighter turn radius. The MiG-31 has a tighter turn radius than that. Looks like I managed on my own. I'm sorry. Those words don't suit you, Keith. We're going home now. Now then, we will land.
Landing.
Oh god. Apparently, he took care of it. I guess he's still needed for a later mission later on.
Pull up.
Nice landing.
We succeeded against Newcom's counterattack. We appreciate your swift execution. You really came through this time. Keith's incident. That was the right decision. He's got too much skill to cave in under those circumstances. Even so, you've been marvelous lately. Your piloting was impressive, even when put in a blackbird. As my right hand, you should have more opportunities to display your power. I expect great things later. Alright, Ross, take care. Today, we'll be interrupting our planned programming to show a live broadcast of the emergency press conference being held by UPO's Delegate Park at headquarters of the NUN, the Neo-United Nations. Today's press conference is being held in order to clearly state the UPO's official stance on continued aggravation of the conflict between General Resource and Newcom. Currently, they are answering to an increasing number of objections by the general public, calling them a peacekeeping force in name only. Ah, the live relay is connected. Please take a look. And so, everyone knows well, the conflict between the two companies has far surpassed the level of a, quote, dispute, already widening to cover all of Usia. It has become impossible for an organization under the NUN jurisdiction, like us of UPO, to properly keep the peace. This is truly regrettable, but we, as those who have stood at the front lines of a multitude of international conflicts, are of the following official opinion. This era is on the verge of change. Old ways of resolution through dialogue are fast approaching their demise. We, the UPO, nay, the UE in its entirety, think that the time has come to act. Henceforth, this will be our guiding creed. We shall take bold action as never before, and fulfill our duty with bravery. As such, we would like the citizens to be understanding with our stance on... You mean to take a side in this war? Going back to crawl to general? Don't make me laugh. Oh, you bastard, you fuel slaughter with taxpayer money? This policy would be pouring more oil on the fire. Parker. I can't help but respect both his pure lust and adaptability, with a pure manifestation of humanity. Self-interest. For his own status. He'd make peacekeepers into a fraud, overjoyed to make the slaughter of war into asset for business. The lust of men is both as foolish indeed, don't you think? A lust inescapable for any human. Till the day their flesh perishes. There's nothing else I could call it. The world is a living hell. It falls on me to give the wake-up call to these poor, rotten fools overrunning the world. As a duty, not as a general employee, but a more noble calling.
The reason why I've told you all of this is because our next mission will deviate from our normal duties. I have obtained information that Newcom is preparing a rocket launch. We will fly in an Antlion squadron and take Newcom's tech for our own. My application for Antlion reinforcements has already been approved. I believe in us. This is a righteous objective. Let us begin. Alright. I'm going to take another quick break. I've just been drinking a lot of water today. Because voice, so it's going. So be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so technology transfer. Do I have anything new? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, the Sacred Falcon, the Eagle Plus, the Raptor, or the Urn. We're gonna take the Raptor. The Antlions will occupy the base. Provide backup.
Intercept. Bullseye.
Vehicle damage. Need immediate backup. Alright, fine. We'll go up to the TGTs. There we go.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
対故障至急援護願います
Bullseye.
Sorry, I thought I heard knocking.
Bullseye.
The Antlions are invading the base. Protect them.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Vehicle damage. We need immediate backup.
Bullseye.
The rocket. Oh god, I need to shoot that down, don't I? It's an emergency. That rocket makes it to orbit. We will suffer massive damage. Shoot it down immediately. Yeah, I'm on it.
Update target. Bullseye.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
The objective of Newcom's rocket launch was to destroy our company's orbital lasers. Still, we have preoccupied the research base. We'll expect a detailed report. With this, the preparations are complete. This too was all thanks to your power. I am thankful from the bottom of my heart. The time draws near. As for my objective, well, I will make it known in time. For now, I want you to take a short rest. Alright. Our next mission is Dilemma, where we will make the choice to go to Ouroboros. Continuing our report, today at 3:56 p.m., General Resource Executive Director Aldiar Carlos Nascimento passed away from acute heart failure. He was 75 years old. Over the years, Director Nascimento had received multiple heart transplants. His latest transplant was, at his request, an artificial heart from his own company. The cause of death has been declared to be the runaway malfunction of an automatic regulation program in the artificial hearts network. Interested parties are in a state of uproar. Considering the possibility of terrorism, large-scale internal investigations are in progress within the company. I repeat, according to a recent message,
Streaming data. Warning. Message cannot be saved.
this message for you is not one I give as your superior in general. This is something personal. What you decide upon seeing this is entirely up to you. I still take pride in the fact that I invited you here from UPEO. I've been truly astounded by you. Everything you've accomplished has utterly exceeded my expectations. You're likely the only pilot in this world who has a chance at taking me out. All the more reason for me to send you this message before you are my enemy. What I want to say is very simple. In a few days' time, my compatriots and I will rise to action to change this world through revolution. Among those members who support me are ace pilots picked out from General, Newcom, and UPEO. Each one is a young powerhouse, hence eager to cut the new world free. Consider what the current world offers us. General, a titan lounging in indolence atop a massive pile of wealth. UPEO, the last leftovers trying for survival. Newcom, who seeks their own wealth under the guise of science. With wealth of their caliber, The old age's rules of politics and justice were ripped apart in their crossfire. So are humans simply animals, able to learn nothing but cheap tricks to satisfy their own desires? For humans, when dream becomes hope, when ideal becomes reality, desire is born. And once the desire is within reach, the original dream is but an excuse for empty sympathy, like an abandoned cat. However, I know the one step that will allow humanity to throw away all desire. That's right. My true self no longer exists in a body of flesh. What you see before you now is a mere replica, saved when my data was compiled. You must know of sublimation. The heart and mind, the so-called soul, all medical physical information of a human is extracted and uploaded to the network and booted up as a new life. And I have been reborn after casting off my body of flesh. Indeed, have no desire. Bullshit. What I have is the will to bring a revolution. Hey, Gio. To those who would devour the world. The very same procedure I have received. That is why I am sure that my revolution can build the world anew, achieving something that no one has ever achieved. I want you to believe me from the bottom of my heart. I desire that you join us in our new age. This world is already in our hands. I await good tidings from you. Well, when we next meet, let it be in a wonderful new now.
End of file. Connection terminated.
A
Connection
celebration
cannot
today.
be restored.
I mean, PC's good. Hey, about the Nascimento incident. Doesn't seem funny to you? Lately, I can't help but think someone's been trying to stir up things between us and Newcom, and us put over the edge in an all-out war. Who would do this and why? Oh, hold on. No matter how you look at it, too many coincidences lined up. Don't you agree? Of course, no matter what we say, as mere fighter jockeys, it's not like there's anything we can do to change the world. Alright, for the next mission. Vision will actually be joining us for once. A lot's going on. But hey, let's have some fun. Mama Raz and I actually did our Mother's Day thing yesterday to beat the crowds. I took her to a Mexican restaurant because she loves Mexican food. I took her to her favorite Mexican restaurant down here. And then we chatted. She told me about how her quilting thing is going. Her quilting club's got a new thing that they're doing where you're supposed to make a quilt based off of a board game. So Mama Raz chose Clue. Yeah, no, it went good. Alright, anything new? Nope, okay. We've received word that several submarines were detected off Petrol Coast, most likely Newcoms. Based on the activity, we believe there are resupply docks somewhere in the area. They must be making use of the fjords to camouflage the location. Your mission is to find and destroy the docks. We have 9 minutes to do it. Actually, we'll take the errand for this one, because will actually work. Sky family in another country. Ah. Engage. Make sure you know your answer. Huh? Vision? What in the world are you talking about? Don't worry about it, Keith. Forget it. Focus on the battle. We're almost at the fjords.
Bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Yeah. Okay. There's the fjords.
Bullseye. Caution, caution. Damage.
Maybe should have picked the bombs.
Bullseye.
Oh my god. This is so annoying. There we go.
Bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Oh man. I dove too soon.
Missile
I
alert.
fell for the fake fjord. Okay, who's behind me? Take that.
Bingo. Bullseye. Bullseye. Caution. Pull up.
Why did you go up that high in order to... You had a direct line of sight.
Bullseye.
Do I have to let it come out first? There we go.
Bullseye.
Answers in your heart.
Bullseye. 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 Caution. Full caution.
Ow, ow, ow. What do you think? Movie Few Good Men. I've not seen all of it, but from what I have seen, it's a good movie. I mean, if you want to. Is it live right now? If so, then yeah, go ahead. If not, then could you wait until after strap?
Damage. Bullseye.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then yeah, go ahead and watch it. It's a good movie. I'll hear your answer here and now. Alright, listen well. I'll be now breaking away from this war front. If you believe in me, then follow me. Wait, don't screw with me! Have you gone completely nuts? Desertion in the face of the enemy? Are you serious? If you leave, I'll shoot you down myself. Keith, I'm sorry. However, this is a path I must take. Our team is henceforth dissolved. The old days were fun. Farewell. I'm leaving.
Decide.
Thank you. I had no doubt that you'd follow me. Behold, the airborne carrier Sophronia.
Docking.
Yeah, I'll take the chart. I can up it later. Your resolve. I, Abyssal Vision, have borne witness to it. We are Ouroboros, the serpent consuming its own tail. Its meaning, our end is our beginning. We birth ourselves, marry ourselves, destroy ourselves,
And so we also symbolize immortality, eternity, and wisdom. Welcome to Ouroboros. Together with me, Abyssal Vision, pursue the ending we call the beginning. Seek the beginning within the ending. The time has come. Reboot. Ouroboros. Yes, we made it several kilometers into Port Edwards airspace. Are you getting this? Columns of black smoke are rising from all over Port Edwards. In the skies above, a large number of fighters from both Newcom and General Resource are in the midst of a Another explosion! What an earth-shattering shout! Am I still alive? Back at the studio. Let's take a moment to recap our information on this incident. This afternoon at UZ's Port Edwards, General Resource and Newcom plunge into hostilities. The fighting still rages on. The NUN, the new United Nations, has ordered UPO peacekeeping forces to the scene to resolve the situation. It's been announced that the filtering of certain keywords will be enacted on the broadcasting systems used for media from the General Resource conglomerate. This is the first time that media censorship has been enforced on such a large scale. Our current show is broadcasted from an independent broadcasting office. As such, we will continue to provide intercepted video uncensored. We already have the technology for humanity to overcome its limitations. The preparations are complete. Throw away your bodies. This revolution is for you. To make yourselves truly free. And so we make our declaration. The sublimation of all humanity. The one and only truth that will let us evolve into the next world. The technology is no fantasy. Let us show you proof of an example of what can be. Vision. The man lost his body completely through a scheme of General Resource. Even so, he is undeniably real. A life form in the Electrosphere. Life, mind, consciousness, come together. These three powers can combine to form a will that need not be held back by a fragile flame of flesh. Okay, I can't do it. I gotta preserve my voice for Vision himself. Besides, this is the same cutscene that every path has had at this point in time. Now, Vision saying that he doesn't have any desires is complete bullshit, because his desire is this revolution. Whether it be vengeance, or he actually believes in his cause, who knows, who cares. But the point is, he's full of shit. There are probably still many who misunderstand our rise to action. Certainly, the bloodbath that swims before their eyes looks familiar, an old friend of humanity. But I will say only this. This war now waged by the militaries of the three organizations of General Newcom and UPO is only the gate to our desired revolution. That's right. We have a true enemy. It's neither GR nor Newcom, say nothing of groups like UPO. With this revolution's success,
There will be no need for such powers. For us, no, for anyone. It's been a while. Do you remember me? It's Reina. Who would have thought that we'd meet again like this? But I have a feeling that somehow you'd also be here to participate in this fight of his. It's like I said, back before in that one email. The two of us are alike. At the time, I had no idea myself why I would say something like that. Yet, I'm convinced that the feeling told me what would happen here today. It's become a bitter battle, but let us give it our all. And spread our wings for him. The will of Ouroboros, using the multitude of media that binds this world together. All world has already been declared. All that remains is to carry it out. We do this for none besides ourselves. Shall we make it known to the fools? They who can only look up from the dirt. As we cleave the sky with our own wings. I have buried the old status quo of the passing era along with Nashissimo. And so next is to punish those who lust after the new wealth in the name of science. I have prepared a state-of-the-art arrow coffin game for you to use. Now fly, disciples of Ouroboros. Apparently, I'm still not allowed to see Ouroboros, even though I am Ouroboros. Anyway, I'll be right back. Get back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, tummy was rumbling, so I had to get some snackage. Alright, so we got the Ouroboros version of the XFA-36A game. It's probably one of the best non-super aircraft in the game. Take that machine gun. Well, now it is the targets that you should destroy next. Obliterate them swiftly from this world. I pray for your fortune in combat. Okay, so we need to go after the TGTs. So we only got a minute and 30 to do so. Strike the freeway!
Bullseye. Warning. Missile alert. Bullseye.
Target the point shown.
Bullseye.
Destroy the command center now. Yeah. That looks like the Senate building in Coruscant for the Galactic Republic.
Bullseye.
I don't think we're going to be able to do it in 1 minute 30. Ah, shit.
Bullseye. 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 Bullseye.
The leaders of NUCOM are in those fleeing helicopters. Don't let a single one escape.
Update target. Bullseye. Bullseye. Caution. Damage. Bullseye.
Mission accomplished.
We've wrenched open one more door to the future. We will now return. After that, all that remains is to sink the Mega Flute. Alright. So we will either get liquidation, or we'll head straight to Arch Nemesis. Yeah, being Ouroboros is, you basically are the bad guy. Like, there's no if way, ands or about it. Well, looks like Rain is out to blow up the Mega Float. Kaboom. Excuse me. Arch Nemesis. Okay, so we skipped the other one. Fair enough. Yes, I didn't do it fast enough. Good. General is... and Newcom has sunk. You know what comes last, right? And with that, it's complete. Hey, we're done. Hmm? Hey, did you really fall asleep? Good morning. Is it over? It was a success. If that's true, then be quick. And get the stupid thing off my head. Right, right. Your copy's already active over there. Is that so? Look at the camera. It's looking at us. Who's there? Yoko, we're already done, right? Stop gooping off. Wait till we're done. Yoko, I'm here. Can you hear me? Yoko, stop! It's not me, Yoko! Where am I? Who are these people? They're going to blow us up? She confirmed the target. There's only 2 people. Then that man will be the only casualty. We have 30 more seconds. Withdraw! Terrorists? Yoko, run away! Yoko! It's no good. She can't hear me! Yoko! Yoko! Quickly! Hurry up and notice! Why? Why am I not dead? Yoko, what did you do to me? Vengeance. What's wrong? Are you alright? We'll strike UPO in their confusion. Now let's return to where it all began, and where it all ended.
Engage. Bullseye. Caution. Stall.
So yeah, apparently this isn't the noble purpose that Dijon thought, or is saying. This is just straight up revenge. Which, I get it.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
But it seems like there's multiple revenge plots going on.
Bingo. Bullseye. 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 Warning. Missile alert. Bullseye. Bullseye.
We'll break into UPO's underground airbase and crush the headquarters and park with it. Park, can you hear me? Didn't I tell you after Clarkson's death it was just a waiting game? You planned this from the beginning? That's right. Now I've come to claim your life.
Clear to engage. Caution. Pull up. Bullseye. Mission accomplished.
Where on earth is this? Who's sleeping there?
ここに眠るの何どこかで見たこと
I've seen this
がある
room before, somewhere,
でも
but I don't know that
知らない
child.
子違う
No, I do.
知っている私は
I've definitely seen
この
this
景色
before.
は確かにでも
But when?
いつそう
That's right. This is my own memory.
これは記憶の記録いつの間にか
One that should have been long lost.
失われた
I
こと
knew that I lost it.
でも
But why
なぜ
now?
今
Why can I
私
see
が見る
it?
ことができるのそう
Yeah, that's definitely my smile.
私の笑顔ね
Hey, is someone
え誰
there?
がそこにいるのディジョン
Dijon.
そう
That's right.
あな
I
た
was
が
so
会うのが
embarrassed
難しいからこんな
when
こ
I
と
met you. This is how I reacted.
そして
But they're my first
初めての
wings.
翼
A happy memory.
楽しい記憶でも
Why I had forgotten this happiness.
嬉しいことを忘れてたディジョン
Dijon,
翼
your
が
wings gave me life.
私に命をくれたあの人
For
のた
that
め
man, I could do anything.
何でもできたいつ滅
I
んでも
didn't
いい
care if
と
my
思った
body
瞬
was
間
torn
が
apart.
どんなに
Didn't
なっても
matter in the end.
たったそれだけの
If that is all it took, as long as I could lay hold on the wings that he had.
私も手にできるのならそして
So I have returned to Dijon.
私はまた戻ったディジョンのもとへ でも
But this memory,
この記憶
who stole it from me?
私から奪ったのは誰？あ、
Ah,
そうか。
right.
それより
More
も
importantly, who
この
brought
記
it
憶を
back?
蘇らせたのこそ誰？そこに
Who's
いるの
there?
は誰？まさか
No, couldn't be.
そんな
All of
す
this?
べてあなた
It
だっ
was
たの？
you? Help, Vision! Someone's in my head!
頭に入ってくる人が。
レナ
Rena! Now I see. It was you?
この接触そして読み
Contact.
取り
Loading and deletion?
お前が
You?
お前が
You are the final enemy? Yeah, I'm not following any of this. Memory error.
レナ
Worst things keep them as Rena and Mihai.
お前
Um,
私の記憶を消したな
erase your memory of me, didn't you?
お前ら仲間
What's this? A falling out among friends? Looks like this was good timing. Vision, if it's come to this, I'll settle the score with you here and now.
キースか
Keith, this isn't a game! Get out of here!
そうだったのか
Is that how it was? This is your goal from the very beginning?
最初からこれだったんだななぜ
Why?
誰だ
And who?
どこまで俺を
How long are you going to ignore me? Engage. Alright, so, with Keith and Raina or Mihai. I'm gonna say Mihai because Raina is more or less a child. She never really had a chance to grow up. And she was gotten at a very young age. So, while she does bear some responsibility, depending upon which path you take, she might not know exactly what she's doing. And also, depending upon what path you take, she will reject Dijon and return to the light, more or less. Mihai, on the other hand, while he never blew up a mega float, he did, or everything he did to keep his wings was a conscious decision. His judgment was not impaired. He was not indoctrinated like Rhino was. So I'm going to say Mihai is the more evil. At least I'm not dogfighting you in the Geofront. That's never fun.
Caution. Stall.
Get down here!
Stall. Caution. Stall.
I can't reach her. She's too high. first. I don't know, and I don't think he would have cared. Who am I? Who helped me? Long ago, I... You're in my way. What happened? Rena. Damn. Keith, you understand nothing. I don't need to understand. I'm gonna take you. All of you. Shit! Is he gonna ram her? Yeah, he rammed her. Oh, and he's stuck. He stuck the... He's in between the wings! He got stuck. What a joke. Of course this would happen. Can you hear me, partner? I'll leave taking out Dijon to you. Aim at me. This is your chance. You can get a clean lock on this monster. Do it now! So anime. Yeah, it is. Partner, I'll see you later. Update target. Yep, slid in the chat for Keith. Oh, I have to fight Sophronia, okay. Of course I have to fight Sophronia. I always had to fight Sophronia. God damn it.
Warning, missile alert. Bullseye. Warning, missile alert. Bullseye.
Rena, Night Raven. Ouroboros. Yoko. Everything. Okay. The Electrosphere. Roll credits!
Engage.
You know, these engine nozzles kind of remind me of the Nosferatu. Ah, fucking hell.
Stall. Caution.
Music.
Stall.
I know, right? I am honestly not that big of a fan of Ace 3's soundtrack, aside from Linkage.
Caution. Stall. Caution. Stall.
Motherfucker! Oh my god. Could I please hit the broadside of a barn door for crying out loud? Who would do this? For what purpose? Damn it. I was so close. If only you hadn't been here. This world. This world! Even I can't remember anymore. But why would you erase me like this? Who are you? Damn it. I can't stay any longer. It's not pleasant. Oh yeah, it has a purpose, but... For what objective? Who would do this to me? After all this time.
Entering Electrosphere.
Oh god. Should I put a strobe light warning on this thing? Yeah, let me do that real quick. Okay. Can't do it on the YouTube one, but I can do it for Twitch. Hello, Nicola. There we go. Strobe warning. Oh, no, I don't have the seizure thing. I might get a headache after this, but I'm not going to be not like have a seizure or anything. Oh yeah, this fucking blows. Oh god. Yeah, yeah, I'm never playing this mission again.
Mission accomplished.
Just playing GT7. Okay. Well, welcome in. And have fun with GT7. Is that it? You were Simon? Hey, we're the other one left. Everyone we know is dead. Except for us. The search for survivors continues. However, despite the recovered fallen craft being mostly intact, neither survivors nor dead bodies of any kind have been found. Until new information can be gleaned from analysis of the flight recorder of the primary conspirator's aircraft, it seems that this battle's mystery will remain unresolved. Alright, well, that's the Electrosphere. I'll wait for the credits to roll, because this... Yeah, the GR to Ouroboros might be the worst one. Because, followed by the Ouroboros Newcom ending. Newcom's ending is also pretty bleak. GR's actually isn't that bad, but the best one is UPEO's. Reyna and Eric survive. The terrorist plot is thwarted. I'm pretty sure Keith is around too. Cynthia's probably been sublimated. Fiona's unfortunately dead. But the world pretty much will continue on. Of course, none of it all, it's all moot because, well, this is just a simulation. Yeah, we'll keep going till all the credits roll. But I think we'll, since this was the last path we could take, favorite plane? I think it actually might be the XFA-36 so far. And Superplane. Well, I haven't flown any of the Superplanes yet. That's for the showcase. But no, the XFA-36 has a good variety of weapons. It's got good base stats. Granted, it doesn't have the lasers that the Newcom one does, but I don't know, it just feels better to fly than the Newcom one. Yeah, with this being the final story, let's see, where's the final secret cutscene? Don't know if straight up I need to find it. I think of the Cyberpunk. I mean, I liked it. It's not my favorite Cyberpunk game. That would be 2077. Yeah, there's a secret cutscene. I just don't know how to I'm assuming it's after the ending credits. If I need to find it, I'll look it up. But yeah, we're gonna try and get that to play. Oh, here we go. And finally, we meet again. How was it? You may have already realized this, but you are a program of my creation. So was everything you've seen up until now. And through all the possibilities that I programmed into your AI, I found my answer. You have utterly destroyed him. Through my myriad different patterns in all possible fluctuations of every reality, the man who stole Yoko from me. In the end, he saved only himself. The abominable man, Dijin. Now I've completely erased every program duplicating his thoughts. I've had you show me every possibility. And so, from here, I shall release you into the real world. Now forget it all, everything up to now, and prepare yourself to know this world's truth with your own eyes. In the end, who made this world and for what purpose? Simon. Password. Password of the kitchen. Okay. Lease custom. Purge Piggy. Purge Nemo. Program Nemo. Purged from Electrosphere. Yeah, I'll save my current progress. And that was the end of the game. We now have the mission simulator, which means we've got all the missions available and almost all the aircraft. Let's just look at this real quick. So, we've got the XFA-36 game Ouroboros, the Saker Falcon for GR, Eagle Plus GR, Navhawk GR, Raptor 2 GR, Erna GR, the Game 30 or GR, Blackbird GR, Typhoon, Fulcrum, Hornet, Gryfalcon, Delphinius 1, Astarosa, Superflanker, Burkett, Delphinius 2, Orkinius, Delphinius 3, Remora. Now, there's other ones that we can unlock, I think, by clearing or getting ranks, or A ranks, which we can do later. The showcase, I'm going to be using what's called the dead copy, where it unlocks all the planes, including the ones that you can't normally unlock, like the Night Raven. However, as you can see in the mission simulator, I can't actually change the, or go to options. I have to go back to title to do that. But we're only missing one mission. But I can load one extra file, and then I can go to the simulation. Yeah, let me check the simulation real quick. Because the one we don't have is Mission 35, Liquidation. Nope, I don't have it. So I'll have to replay the game in file 6 in order to unlock it. Lovely. Anyway, this will be the last AC3 for a while. Our next one will we'll be going through our next Sunday evening stream will be going back to Ace Combat 0 to unlock Expert and Ace difficulty. The next time we'll be doing Ace 3 will likely be the showcase for it. But we'll eventually start unlocking the other planes by getting the A ranks for all the missions. I might see if I can open up the last mission off stream. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. I might be live in an hour or so with a bonus stream. I haven't figured out which one it's going to be yet. It's probably going to be A7, the Cold War run, just for giggles. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Have a great night. Bye-bye.